Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. The presidency has been under serious fire from different quarters ever since Garba Shehu shared the position of the presidency on the issue of Southern Governor's resolution on open grazing. And it's coming mostly from those who are senior advocates of Nigeria. And shockingly, some of the appointees in Buhari's government have also responded to it. And you'll be so shocked that they are not even queuing behind the president, because the truth is that everyone is feeling the impact of insecurity in the country. So any step taken to see how it can be curtailed, virtually all Nigerians are fully in support of it. Right now, an appointee of the president is totally against it. Governor Tomat also made a very strong statement, sent strong signals to the president that, hey, don't even come close to Benue. You hear the full content of what he had to say. And also, the Northern Elders Forum have taken our time to talk about insecurity, and you will be so shocked what they are saying about what is the reason for this continuous issue of insecurity in the country, and it relates to the president. But before we do all of that, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Okay, now looking at what one of the appointees of the president have said, I'm going to pick what he said, and also we look at what Otom had to say with the Northern Elders Forum. For the chairman of Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, Sagay, who is also a senior advocate of Nigeria, he said that the ban ought to have the backing of each state house of assembly. But he further said that the governors are within their right to ban open grazing. The Land Use Act gives them that power, so I think it is a straightforward matter. Millions of Nigerians in the south have had their families kidnapped, countless women have been taken advantage of, and many farms destroyed. The statement by the presidency does not show any concern for the Nigerians who have suffered from series of attacks by some of these headers. It is not a matter to be easily dismissed, and the statement by the president is regrettable. That's what he had to say about the whole issue coming from the president, whole issue of ban on open grazing. Also, we want to consider what Otom had to say, which had triggered a lot of reactions from different quarters. And according to the governor of Benue State, he made the president to understand that there is nothing like land that had been gazetted for grazing reserve. I'd like to quote exactly his words. He said here that it is now very clear that the presidency has a hidden agenda which only him knows. He went further to say that in Benue we have embraced ranching as the viable alternative to open grazing, and there is no going back on our resolve. He went further to say, the governor said that while the state might not stop the federal government plan to rehabilitate grazing reserve or create cattle routes in other states, that they wish to make it clear that no land in Benue State had been gazetted for grazing routes. Also, the Northern Elders Forum, they have blamed the anti-North stand on Southern governors and agitation from the region on the weak leadership of the president. Those guys, they don't hide their mouth. The Northern Elders Forum, in a statement on Tuesday by its Director of Publicity and Advocacy, Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, said it was convinced that it was time to respond to issues that threaten our collective security and the unity and integrity of the country. It said that agitation in the South were response to Buhari's multiple failure. Let me just read everything from the statement that they issue, and it was titled Statement by Northern Elders Forum on Escalating Threats to National Security, Unity and Integrity. And according to them, the forum noted that some leaders were unwilling to steer the country away from the dangerous trend which were crippling it. It alleged that the southeastern governors were yielding their political stuff and mandates to secessionists, criminals, and subversives who thought they could exterminate federal presence and northerners from their region. According to the forum in the southwest, it went further to say that elected leaders in the southwest and pampered ethnic bullies are closing ranks to provide a front that apes the do what we want or we leave the country strategy of the marginalized leaders of the southeast. According to him, he said that the South is squeezed between fear and uncertainty, and its leaders are gambling that they can benefit from further weakening the federal administration and the North if it rides along with the rest of the South. A plastic unity is being contrived to create the impression that the entire South is united behind shared grievances against the president and Fulani headers and all the Northerners who are cast as fair game in responding to all President Buhari's multiple failure. A desperate but futile attempt is being made to split the North along lines that suit people who ignore its complexity and plurality when it is convenient to lump up Northerners and submit them to humiliation or attack. The forum warned those attacking and killing Fulani headers to stop saying they were limited or there were limits to every community tolerance. They further stated that the negative attitude of the president towards engaging Nigerians to tap into ideas, grievances, and goodwill of many citizens who mean well is ill-informed and under our current circumstances dangerous. So are postures that issue opportunistic ultimatums over convincing national dialogue by the president. They went further to say that the North will not be cowed and stampeded into a squatting political ambition of politicians at the cost of its right, security, and dignity. They went further to say that the demand that President Buhari assert the power of the Constitution given to him to protect the territorial integrity and secure citizens, or accept that he is incapable of leading the nation through unprecedented challenges. And according to him, they went further to say that attack on lawful Fulanis and other Northerners in the South must stop, and those who have killed them must be brought to book. The nation needs to know that Northerners in many parts of the country now live in heightened fear as they are profiled and harassed by elements in host communities who believe that there are no consequences for their action. The forum demands an end to attack on federal agents and facilities. This is really a serious issue that must be handled with so much carefulness. You understand? Because if it's not handled with so much care, it can trigger a lot of things. And it's high time the president wake up from its responsibility, wake up from sleep and see how he can, help the country out. Because with what I'm seeing, clearly shows that the country is almost being divided in ethnic lines. And if nothing is done about it, it may continue to sever our relationship. But I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section.